It's us.
Woo.
Hey.
We're live. We're here.
Yeah, we're on time even.
We're on fucking time.
Uncommon.
It's fucking weird, right?
Yeah.
Welcome to Dark Trails. We're playing Death Crawls West of Funnel. We still got a newer face and a new face. David and Jared are joining us. Dan, you should definitely fix the height difference between Jared and David's names.
Yeah, I just moved around real quick, but I'll double check them.
Yeah, Dave, you're right. It is weird that we're on time. If you guys want to see what they're saying in chat, it's right there. Mm-hmm. Feel free to respond to anyone. I don't fucking know. We're here. We're waiting for word that they're putting our fucking town on lockdown.
Yeah, so this is probably our last in-person session for a while.
Yeah. If it
stuff to distribute.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the fact that I have like 200 fucking character sheets that I needed to distribute to everyone.
And some beer that's got to.
Yeah, we got to work through some beer. This would have been online. Mm-hmm. It'll be online next time. Yeah, I don't know. Fucking Death Crawls West, man. By Dark Trails, based off Dungeon Crawl Classic rules. Week 2. I don't know. Like, what are we even doing with our lives anymore?
Drinking beer?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll drink the beer myself. I mean, there's no worry. I just figured I'd share some.
What happened last time?
That's a great idea, Joe. What did happen last time?
A giant worm ate everything.
Yeah.
A giant worm ate all the booties.
And then we went absolutely nuts on some bandits.
Like groceries.
Like groceries.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We destroyed the fuck out of some bandits.
Yeah, so let's go through it.
Yeah. Totally.
That was so mean, by the way.
Yeah, it was. It's like, you see some people and they're packing some stuff up. Let's get them.
All right, well, I
killed the
David, you've watched the episode, so you're aware of what happened.
Yes.
Just so you know, David, I'll show you my giant water jug that I have to drink now. It is this.
He has to drink like 3 of those a day.
Almost, yeah. That's actually accurate. It's a
court
gallon.
ordered.
It's court ordered.
Yeah. The police will come for me.
Yeah. So yeah, last time you guys left out from Fort Follow, heading to some fucking place. I forget the name of it. Doesn't matter. Let's see.
Pretty
Earthquakes, cockroaches.
We were trying to get into the canyon, right?
Oh,
You were getting ready to enter the canyons.
Yeah. We checked that. I remember the wagon had the fancy cannon and some shells.
Right. Well, let's get there. On day 3, you came across a dead lawman under a tree with fucking vultures and rattlesnakes. Mm-hmm. There were some weird shells sitting around him, like the size of flour bags. Dan, you stole the dude's guns. Who took the fucking sheriff's...
Shells. Me.
You took the shells.
Yep, but
who
he
took
died,
the star?
Though. I didn't
I think
so.
Eddie did.
No.
I think Eddie took the sheriff's star.
Okay, and Eddie's not here tonight. So let's see. On day 4, the reverend gave a rousing speech. On day 5, the giant worm cockroach asshole attacked and killed a bunch of people. Mm-hmm. But on day 6, you all came across a group of people out in the desert loading some goods onto a wagon, as there were some dead lawmen lying around the campsite, and you successfully negotiated with them.
With what?
And by negotiate, I mean you ran out and murdered the shit out of them.
On site.
On site.
We didn't know it at the time, but they were wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the law.
No, we could tell.
All's well that ends well, right?
We knew for sure that they were wanted men when we ran out and just blasted them.
No, I didn't get.
Oh, you also found a horse. That was day 6. You found a horse.
Yes, and there were some horses with the wagon.
I don't know.
Somebody got the horse.
I think I got the horse because I have a cavalry.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and then day 7, you fought the bandits, and then you got a wagon with a giant fucking gun on the back of it.
For killing tremors.
Yeah.
For killing tremors.
And I think
hey, Jeff!
I think there was a couple
like Kevin Bacon is in this piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there was a couple horses on the wagon too.
Really, this is just a reenactment of Tremors 4.
That over and over and over again.
I don't remember.
Yeah, there were 6 horses.
Yeah.
All right. There it is.
Yeah, thanks for coming by, Jeff. I'm going to pause this.
Yes, indeed.
Because it's baggy.
As it shall be forever.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I wrote a note from our last session. Thank God the worm ran away.
Yeah, it did run away.
Dave,
Bravely ran away
I would really
when it was
recommend
full.
you watch at least the first 3 Tremors movies. The first one's really good.
If you're gonna watch any of them, you can just watch the first one.
Yeah.
Watch the first 3. Like, the first 3 is the best by far. Or the first one, I'm sorry, is the best by far.
First one, yeah. It kind of
2
drops
and
off
3,
significantly after the first one.
But it kind of goes, it swoops back up.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Third one.
three's not so bad, but
It's not as
two's.
they turn into fun action movies.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Friday the 13th.
Get
Kinda,
yourself,
yeah.
Get yourself something to drink and watch 2 and 3.
Yeah, Jeff, this is a great game. I'm excited. I'm really excited to get into leveled play when we pick this back up. Well, after the funnel, we won't play more Dark Trails till May because we're doing a DCC tournament with some other channels during April.
We'll be out quick, I'm sure.
Well, that's the thing is there's multiple levels, and at the end of each level, any characters who die, because everyone gets one character, they come back.
Okay, so we're going to play kind of like we did Liching Hour.
Kind of, but it's going to be level 4.
Okay. Oh, okay.
You get one character, you're level 4, and then at the end of that level, or each section of what we're doing, your character comes back and you get to continue playing.
Even if all of them die.
Then you're out.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
That's why I said we'll probably be out. real
Probably.
early.
Probably. Let's get off that and let's talk about week 2. Day 1 of week 2. You all are assigned as scouts. In the morning, it's been about a week since you set out from Fort Follow. The road has been full of trials and tribulations, and the desert was relentless and unyielding. At times, the settlers had grown despondent, but spirits seemed to lift as the wagon train enters a range of barren, rocky hills and narrow canyons.
Canyons.
Canyons,
They say a giant lives deep in the canyons and likes to cause rock slides.
Oh shit, you don't have a rumor.
No, I do not.
Roll me a d20
Yeah, all right. Can I get a D20, please?
Get
in
it out
the
of there.
dragon.
Yes.
These are mine.
Yep, I got my rumors still.
You can probably just put that right
That guy is
between us.
named Sean.
a good idea.
Sean, the kobold. Is this where
Sean is
this
a
where
kobold.
the
That's
masked,
14.
is this the same far off canyons that the masked fighting men might be in as well?
I don't know.
All right,
That is a 14 for that.
But I do know that deep in the desert, the dead know no peace.
Is this canyon
Yes,
in the
indeed.
Badlands? Because the Badlands are full of snakes and sinkholes.
all right.
There's snakes in my
I think
boots.
mercifully we
All right,
passed
shut
with
up,
the
you
dead.
fucking dicks. Your characters heard the rumor. There's ghosts out there. You can hear them calling to you on hot nights when the moon is full. Don't listen.
Hey guys, did you know?
There are ghosts out there.
And they only talk to you when it's hot.
There's a snake in my boots. Someone poisoned the water.
At least there will be watering holes in those canyons.
They're poison.
Reverend Halpern gathers you together as you prepare to take on the role of scouts and says, just a brief warning of what lies ahead. The canyons and arroyos, fuck that word, ahead are full of strangeness. First, you'll come upon a line of wooden crosses overlooking the trail. These crosses guard a handful of caves that have a dark feel about them. Beyond the caves, the trail leads to a twisting canyon with giant faces carved into the canyon walls. I'm putting my faith in you that you'll keep my flock safe. You must be vigilant. With that, he removes his hat and bows his head. Now let's say a prayer to help you on your way.
And last time I was around him when he said a prayer, it turned out bad, so I think I'm going to leave.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it is dark touchy-feelies there, Dave.
I got ate up by cockroaches that night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you all set out on the trail, day 1 of week 2. You're riding ahead. An unnatural quiet greets you as you enter a twisting ravine. As you kind of move deeper into this little canyon along this ravine, 6 caves overlook the trail as it winds through the gully. Wooden crosses wrapped with silver wire have been erected in front of each cave. One of the wooden crosses is damaged and appears to have been chopped down with an axe. Crosses are also inscribed in the rock over each cave entrance. A cool breeze brings slight relief as you shift in the saddle, taking the sight in. But the distinct cry of a child is carried on the breeze and gives it a sinister feel. So you're riding along, you see these caves up along the wall of this ravine. Like I said, there's 6 crosses, each of them wrapped with wire, and there's one of the crosses have been chopped down, it looks like with an axe. But as you're riding, you can feel the cold air coming out of these caves, and you hear the cry of a child.
How many caves?
6 caves altogether.
Do we want to go and listen in front of each one and see if we can figure out
Yeah, can
cry
you
is
tell the
coming from a
direction that
particular
the
one?
cry is coming from?
Absolutely. Give me, I need to remember how DCC stats
How
work.
hot is it outside of the caves?
It's a hot day. Think like 80 degrees or so, 80, 90.
I'm just saying that I heard that ghosts whisper to people on hot days.
Was it hot days or hot nights?
I don't remember.
Go ahead and give me a personality check there.
Oh,
Like it's kind of
Who, me?
warm.
No, Joe.
Okay.
personality?
Personality is a combination of charisma and willpower. Willpower usually lands with perception, right? Because it's not strength, agility, stamina, or intelligence. You can make an intelligence. That makes more sense.
Reroll it.
Give me
then.
an
Could I
intelligence check. Reroll it.
That's not any better.
No.
You hear the cry, but it's got you shook a little bit. You can't pinpoint where it's coming
I'll
from.
see if I can.
Okay.
Well, at least
Give-
it's not
give
a
it a
whisper,
taste.
because the ghosts whisper.
That's true.
No.
So it's not a ghost.
Everybody else want to see if they can
That's
pinpoint?
my deductive
I mean,
reasoning.
I will jump and like hit Joe in the back of his head and be like, "No, you dumb. Here, let me do this." And 17.
That's a pass, man. You can tell the cry of the child is coming from the cave with the broken cross in front of it.
Don't like that.
That's fair.
Does the cross have anything written in it or anything like that?
You can move up to
Don't
inspect
chop
it.
this with an axe.
All right.
I just realized something. Before
No
you
chopping.
move up to inspect this, something we need to do for this new stream tonight is we need to go through and see who's playing what characters.
Right.
All right.
High or low?
Hi.
It's a low. You go first.
Okay.
So, first off, tell us who you are, and then take us down your line of characters and tell us who you're playing.
All right. My name's David, and at the front I have Jesus the carpenter, who has a bag of nails and an empty chest.
Thorny crown.
Yep. We have Kent the clerk, who has an order pad and a backpack.
Clerk Kent.
You got it.
Super reference there.
That's great.
We have Jebediah Goldfinger, the merchant, with a mystery parcel and an empty chest.
It's a nuclear bomb.
And then I couldn't think of anything, so we have Horace Bledsoe, a rice farmer. He has a whole pound of potatoes and a grappling hook.
That'll keep us
If
occupied.
he's a
related.
rice farmer, shouldn't
What
he have
the
a whole
fuck is he
pound of
doing with
rice?
that potatoes?
He just
Change that to a pound of rice.
Okay, I didn't make the character sheets.
Yeah, these are all randomly generated. So yeah, he's got a pound of rice, not a pound of
just
potatoes.
really
A
likes it.
suspicious
I was just as confused as everybody else, but I was going to let it
Okay.
ride.
What you got in that box is marked swag. Potatoes.
I wonder what would feed more people, a pound of rice or a pound of potatoes.
Probably a pound of potatoes.
I would
but
think a
don't
pound
know.
of rice, because a pound of rice is a
You could-
pound of dry rice.
Well,
Yeah, you can make a lot. You could probably make a lot more of that. Yeah.
true.
Unless you
Pound
just
of
carry that.
anything is a pound of something,
Right,
though.
but when you cook the potatoes, you still have a pound of potatoes.
And you cook
When
the
you
rice.
cook the rice, you have somewhere between like 2 to 3 pounds of rice.
Because it pulls in a lot of moisture.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, that's still just water. At the
But
end of
you're
the day.
adding in pounds, though.
You'll
at that
fill
point.
more on rice.
Anyway,
I don't think it's more.
Jared, quit thinking about it and tell us about who you're playing.
You eat your
Think
rice
about it.
dry.
I think
What's heavier, a kilogram of steel or feathers?
right? Exactly.
Which one can you survive being dropped on you?
Pour me a bowl of rice.
Yeah. Anyway, continue on, man.
Oh, it's me, Jared here, and I have Luftwaffle, who has an owl and a Colt, with a Colt F862 with 10 rounds, apparently. For some reason.
Okay.
For some reason. I also have Hot Shingle, which has a civilian rifle with 1d6 rounds. I also have Baxterby, which has a apparently just a knife. And then I also have Ron Stoppable, which has a pocket pistol. So I'm geared up and ready to go.
There you are.
Ready to
A lot more prepared
kill
than I am,
things.
apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry, there will be plenty of opportunity.
There'll be
Well,
plenty of bandits for us to steal guns.
Sadly, Eddie's not here. Eddie had like what, a fucking dentist
Yeah.
who had like
The
a
dentist
scalpel.
that
the
like
murder
shanked
machine.
everything.
Right, his
It was
dentist was
awesome.
a fucking murder machine.
Yeah.
My characters are all useless in combat.
Well, let's. Why don't you tell us about those useless characters?
Yeah, Saul Goodfellow, the lawyer, who has 2 Colts and used a pen for most of the combat that we were engaged in last time. Because reasons.
Yeah.
Mostly because I forgot to keep drawing cards. Harry Potter. The Potter.
Copyright.
Harry the Potter.
The Potter.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Still
Who
copyright.
also has a Colt, and Carter the Carter. With the staff, and David Coppersmith. The Coppersmith.
The cop.
With a tiny hammer.
All right.
Okay.
Lord, here we go.
So I'm Joe. My 4 characters here. I've got Jockey, the cavalryman. He rides horses.
Yeah.
I've got Barton Skrelly, the druggist. Tronald Dump, the politician. And Nene, the drover, because they have a whip.
Okay. Do the whip.
I hate you
Yeah.
so much, Joe.
Listen, I endorse that.
Yep.
I'm Jake, and I'll be playing Peter the Brewer, who has a club, Benny the Loser, who has a trowel, Fred the Quarryman, who has a heavy hammer, and Judge Trudy J.B. Peterson, who has a gavel and a Bowie knife.
Okay.
That's what I'm worried about.
I expect her to survive.
I hope she does too. She'll get some pet lobsters.
There you go. All right. So, Dan, you said you were going to go up and check out that cross?
Yeah, with great mistakes being made immediately, I'm sure.
You move up.
Wait, it was Luftwaffle that made the check, right? Then.
Yeah,
but he was
determined
approaching
where it's
the.
at.
Yeah, when
Yeah,
you
you
do
pick-
your skill checks, you get to choose which character has the best skill that you want to.
Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
so does that not mean he's the closest to the one?
Well,
or-
that was a check specifically to, I was misinterpreting you. I took it as a check to find out where the cry was coming from.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was.
Okay,
trying
so
to
yeah,
go.
just
Okay.
riding from the saddle, you're able to put your wind to the ear and pick out where it was
Gotcha,
coming from.
Yeah, and now I'm gonna go die looking at it.
So,
All right.
your team moves up the wall of the ravine, the slope, up to this cross kind of setting up on the side. And you can see, inspecting it, it definitely looks like it has been chopped with an axe. You can see you've all chopped wood. You all know what the chips look like from that. You can see that the top half of the axe has fallen down, and it's still wrapped with the silver wire.
Anything inscribed on it or anything
No,
like that?
just a white cross, wood painted white with silver wire wrapped around it.
Not like barbed wire, but just like
Just silver wiring. Yeah.
okay. Well, can't determine much from this.
You would take a. What professions are you again?
Coppersmith, carter, potter, and lawyer.
You would know
People
from
have
your
no business being out
coppersmith.
here.
Your coppersmith has some knowledge of metallurgy and what certain metals are worth. He could take a guess, like that wire around each cross. He would guess that it could probably be sold for somewhere between like $10 to $20.
It's valuable.
And that's very valuable.
Seems a little odd that they'd leave something like that out here, and that it hasn't been salvaged.
And a whole 6 of them.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
that I'm going to be the person to take it, but
Yeah. So what are you doing, man?
Should do it for the team, dude.
As you move up to inspect this, though, you can definitely hear the crying of the child coming from the cave. And this cross just kind of sets just a few feet in front of the mouth of the cave.
can I hear? Is it just or are they saying something? Or
Give me
Is
an
that
intelligence
the
check.
kid?
yeah, the sounds of the cry. It's like a teenage.
This is why Dan's wife does
Jesus.
most of the daycare for his child.
That's a.
How do you
one.
fix it when your kid goes, oh?
That's a fail.
Yeah, my last roll was a 2, so I'm
You're
knocking them all
shaking
out.
in your boots here. You can pick out that it's crying, but and also kind of the rush of cold air coming out of the cave. You're not able to make out anything clear that they may or may not be saying.
I think Nene is going to run up.
Okay.
He's going to,
Going in?
yeah.
Whip it good.
And actually, Luftwaffe will join you.
All right.
As a
Okay.
matter of
Do you
fact.
see any light or anything coming from the cave?
Are you
No,
asking
it's
me at
dark
this
in the
point?
cave. Just the
It's
light
pitch
flowing in from outside. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Say that again. What was your question?
No, I was asking I was asking if he was asking if he saw light, and I was like, I don't know, to be quite honest. So,
Right, no.
Yeah, but Luftwaffe with his Colt F862, and apparently
Gonna shoot a ghost.
Is Nene,
Yeah.
Nene,
Nene
that's
with
right.
his whip.
With his whip is going into this cave.
Watch him whip.
Yep.
Going into the cave.
Oh boy. That one just hit me, Joe. It was like a ton of bricks. It was like a ton of bricks.
All right. So Nene and Luftwaffe move into the cave.
It's the first
Man.
time that phrase has ever been said in the history
Yeah.
of man. Nene
Whipping
Luftwaffe.
nays is a phrase that comes from the 1850s.
As you move in, you can see a little bit of something moving in the back of the cave. Your eyes take a few minutes to adjust, or a few seconds to adjust to the change in light. But you see what looks like a small child, a young girl, sitting kind of curled up, knees up to her chest, and she's hugging her knees and rocking a little bit, and you can hear that she's crying.
Oh, this is some brain type stuff, dude.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, turn your flashlights off.
yeah.
It's a witch.
I'm gonna put my arm across, and I'm gonna be like, whoa, 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 and basically, nay. I can't believe I had to say that, but yeah. So Nene and me, hopefully, we start backing up a little bit, or at least stop our charge into the cave.
Okay.
So
You
I don't see anything wrong with it. It's a kid that needs our help. I'm going to approach them.
duck his arm.
Sure. I'm
Okay.
like, I got this.
all right, dude.
You move up to the child. You see it's
have
a
my
young
hand
girl.
out.
What do you say to this kid as you move up to her?
Just like, don't worry, we're going to help you out.
And then the sound starts playing from Left 4 Dead.
Your
Jumps on his chest
your
and just
calming
stabbing
words seem to help the poor soul as she trembles in fear, knees pulled to her chest, her sobs seeming to grow at the sound of your voice. As you move deeper or closer to take her from the cave, her head snaps up, revealing the child's eyes have been eaten away.
So can I shoot them both?
Give me a second.
Nene might get 8 first.
Instead of eyes, large roaches with gleaming pinpricks for eyes seem to be sizing you up as she launches at you with a frightful hiss. I'm going to say you were prepared for this. You want to take that
You
shot?
can shoot
Yeah.
Nene in
Yeah.
the kneecaps right now and run for it.
All right. First things first. Flip the card from your deck. What'd you get?
That's a king.
King of Speeds.
Where's my reference? Gun deck king. You get a +3 to your attack roll. So go ahead, roll your shot. You're going to get a +3 to your attack and +3 to damage.
Is that agility or?
Let's. It should be on the.
Melee ranged action, agility, yeah.
Yeah.
I got a 4.
So that's going to be. You rolled a 4.
Yes, I rolled.
What's your
4,
agility
so-
bonus?
4. Well, my agility bonus is 0. So.
Okay. I'm also going to say this is short range, so you get a +1 to your attack here.
Okay.
So that'll be a
that's
5.
total of 9 then.
You take your shot. Oh, and it hits. It
Nice.
fucking hits. Roll your damage for that. Do you have that
Are you shooting
damage
Nene?
available?
Hell yeah, I'm shooting Nene.
Are you shooting Nene or the child?
God, I'm
A
on
9 hits
camera
me
saying
too.
this right now. No, I'm shooting Nene right now.
Okay, what's
seriously?
Nene's AC?
Yeah.
Okay, it's still a hit. Go roll your
Still
damage.
a
Yeah.
hit.
Oh my god. I was just joking.
It's not.
Wait,
who's the
you
fastest.
rolled a 4,
You're supposed to shoot the child.
Yeah, I
and you got
rolled a 4, but I had the 3 plus modifier, right?
yeah.
And then I had the +1 from you.
Yeah.
Just joking, mate.
Yeah, and then
You got an 8.
an 8. Yes, I did.
So you
You do miss Nene.
Yes.
I'm sorry to take that away from you.
Dang it.
You should've
Okay,
shot the-
so I'll shoot the child.
You already
We're gonna
declared
move
what you're
into
shooting.
initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, we're in combat now. Okay.
We're in combat now. Just your
Alright.
2 characters are in combat. We'll go ahead and roll initiative for everyone.
Okay.
After this first round of combat, we're going to call it a surprise round just between your 2 characters that are in there and the child. And then second round, the rest of you all can react to that.
It's not a child. Of course, he probably can't.
So go, everyone roll initiative. If you're wielding a one-handed weapon, it is a D20. If you're wielding a two-handed weapon, that includes a rifle. It's a D16.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. See if I can be at the bottom.
All right, David, what'd you get?
19.
Very nice. Jared,
8.
Dan,
7.
Joe,
14.
Joe, I was just
and
playing.
Jake.
12.
Yeah.
There it is. I got to the
Nene
bottom.
does not know. Nene just thinks you missed her.
I don't know. Nene probably doesn't know that you missed either of them. You
Man,
missed
when
the
she
boat.
screams, it sounds like a gunshot.
Okay, David's up first, but we're skipping you this round because it's a surprise. Joe, it is Nene's turn.
All right. Nene is gonna whip.
Whip it good.
Aren't you holding the kid?
Yeah, I was.
No, I
about to
had
say,
my hand
Are you
out
about to
and-
whip
Oh,
a child?
Yes.
The answer is yes.
Watch me whip. All right. Is that a strength or? Yeah, it is a strength. So
Yeah.
10.
You hit.
Sweet.
Nene Belmont,
I
child
deal,
slayer.
deal a D3 minus 2.
You deal 1 damage.
All right.
We'll roll your
You
D.
do a minimum of 1.
Yeah, no matter what, you deal 1 damage.
Yes.
He's like, dude. What? She's just more inconvenient.
Is it the rest of my party now too?
No, just
Or
Nene
just
entered
Nene?
the cave.
Right. Okay. And then I'll say, now that
Ow.
the fight's broken out, the rest of my party will be moving to join up for the next turn.
Okay, cool. So after Joe is Jake and then Jared. Your character's up.
Oh.
If you're how many shots does your pistol have?
I have 10 rounds.
Yeah.
You have 10 rounds. What kind of pistol is that?
Is a Colt F 8.62?
Let me.
Let's just hope you're not sitting there, stamping down black powder while we're waiting.
Like muzzle
Guns.
loading it.
Yeah.
A Colt.
I'm gonna guess that it's
8.62?
supposed to be a Colt 1862.
1862. Okay.
And it is there's the police model and the Navy model. Did you write down what you have?
Not at all. No.
I'm going to go ahead and give that the Navy model. So write Colt 1862 Navy model.
Okay.
I want to say it
It's-
was the police model.
Was it the police
What's
model?
the difference
Well,
between the
didn't you
two?
guys get it off of the lawman?
Oh shit, you're right. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
so
is.
it'd
I'm
be the
sorry.
police
I said
model.
it's the police model. The police model is a D6 for damage and it's a 5-shot.
What's
Okay.
the
Yeah,
Navy model?
1862, 31. Yeah.
What's that?
What's the Navy model?
Navy model is a D8 and it's a 6-shot.
Yeah, none of us have that.
Okay.
So yeah, 5 shots. So you got 4 more shots in this thing, and it
Okay.
takes 2 rounds to reload.
All right.
So yeah, you can
4.
certainly just pop off another shot right now.
Okay. Doing that. Bam. 12.
And agility modifier.
It's Luftwaffe, so it's nothing.
Okay.
0. So it's just a straight 12.
Straight 12 hits.
Fantastic. How's
Don't forget to flip a card.
Oh yeah, you got to flip your card first. I'm sorry. What is that?
Yeah.
A 2?
2
So
of hearts.
It's
Yep.
nothing
Yeah.
applies,
All
right?
right. Yeah. So you're still good. So yeah, roll your D6, and that's how much damage you do.
3.
All right. Child is still up. You pop this shot off, catches her in the shoulder. She staggers a little bit. A few cockroaches slither out of the hole. And then that's the wrap on your turn.
Okay.
So
I yell at Nene to get the F out of
That's
the area.
fair.
Watch me watch me vacate.
So that endures the Dans, who we're skipping because it's surprise round. Then finally, the child lunges out at Nene.
Let's put quotes on that.
Child.
Yeah.
She goes to bite Nene. It's a 10 to hit.
Yep.
4 damage.
Nene is no more.
She launches herself and just buries her face into Nene's neck as blood starts squirting out.
Luftwaffe is like furious.
That's absolutely
Like
fair.
that's disgusting.
As 4
You.
human adult, I meant to say, figures step out of the shadows. And enter the fray.
Anybody else want
You're the only person there.
Besides
Does
me
he
and
die?
David, it's
Does
your
he
turn.
die in a loud and violent way?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there's already been 2 shots.
Yeah.
I'd
And
be
then I would imagine there would be a
There's a young
lot of
child
screaming
attached to
and
the neck.
gurgling.
That's the important part.
Mostly gurgling.
Mostly gurgling.
That's the important part.
David, you're up. You can move your action to get into this cave.
Yeah, you
Use your action and then you'll have-
gunshots and then gurgling.
Yeah, I was gonna say after hearing the gunshots and screaming
Uh-huh.
and everything, my group is going to run into the cave.
You run in
Mhm.
and you see
Exhausted
Nene
all
on the
characters.
ground with a small child eating at her neck.
Mhm.
And you see
Saturdays, yeah.
4 humans stepping out of the shadows.
Mhm.
All of them appear to be undead. I need you to give me a grit test.
Grit. Okay.
It's on the reference sheet.
Yes.
And so,
So,
at this point, am I just like circling on my horse, or
Pencil.
what am I doing at this point?
The rest of your characters are probably still on their horses. I'm going to say it's 1 movement to get into the cave.
Okay. Okay.
Quick question. It's
3.
stamina and personality. Is that the best of both stats out of the group?
It should be on your character sheet.
Check your notes on the characters at the bottom.
Essentially, each character is going to need to do a grit.
Oh,
test
they've
on
got.
this.
Oh, each character does a grit.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is one of those. Hey,
While they're out
1
of
crit.
combat, it's like you just choose the best person to do an action.
Mhm.
But while you're in combat, everyone.
Does their own.
Oh shit, that's a funny joke there. One crit. You win tonight.
Yep.
All right.
Anyway, so real quick, roll your d20s 4 times.
Okay.
What's your willpower? Your will modifier?
The best one.
Well, for each one, it's going to be.
Gotcha. Oh, there it is. 0.
It's
So
easiest
nothing good.
It's easiest just to roll them in order and time.
I was right,
Yeah.
though. It wasn't a ghost.
Yeah.
It was not.
Okay. That's for Jesus. That's a roll of 4, grit of 8, and a will of 0.
He loses.
Was grit.
Aren't you supposed to
Let's
roll
actually skip this. I'm not remembering the rules right now, so while you're doing your shit, I'm going to read a little bit.
Okay. I thought it was
Well-
a loss of combat turn.
I thought you have to roll under grit.
I thought you
though.
roll under grit.
Do you roll under grit? That
Yeah,
sounds
because
right.
the higher your grit is, the more likely it is that you roll under it.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, so that person passed their grit test. So
Okay.
yeah, that's the case. Then move on down the road.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay, that's a 2. For Kent, he has a grit of 11. So
All right.
That's good.
that's a 4.
There you go.
Jeez.
For Goldfinger.
Last one.
That
And
occasion where rolling low is valuable.
yeah.
All right.
And that's a 1
Fucking
for
awesome.
Bledsoe.
Jesus.
They're just like, fucking
Don't
That character.
We were warned about this.
Just a Tuesday.
don't use that die to make attacks.
Hey, one
That's
crit.
awesome.
Playing Borderlands is always a great thing to do, and we definitely need to do some more playing together at some point here soon. That character who rolled that one gets +1 die for attacks against these creatures.
Okay.
So instead of a d20, we'll be rolling a d24.
Okay.
So now your characters can do whatever the fuck you're going to do. You move in.
Okay.
You got one action essentially. So
Okay. How far away are they?
they're pretty close.
They're-
We're going to keep this really vague on movement.
Okay.
So yeah, they're close enough to do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Okay.
Ooh.
None of
Nice
this.
stop there, bottle cap.
None of this is looking particularly great. Let's see. Melee.
It's going to be horrible basically forever.
Yeah. That. Yeah.
Yeah.
But don't worry.
Just
There's a whole stack of fresh characters to replace
Yeah.
your dead.
throw them at him, David.
So there's 3 undead figures, and then the
Stack
4
child.
undead
each have
figures
a
and then the
And
child.
then, so there's 5 total.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, and one crit. I'm always down to play some Star Wars. Hit me up, especially now that I'm stranded at home.
Yeah. I could play some Swerpage.
Yeah, hit us up. Yeah, we can put it together a crew if you want to. I can run. You can run. I don't fucking care.
I have the runs. No,
I would so be a scoundrel.
I don't.
So, here's what I'm going to have happen. Bledsoe, who was the one that got the 1 on the grit check, is going to be attacking the child that's currently feasting on Nene.
Okay. What do they got for a weapon?
They have a -1 rake.
Okay.
But they get the 24 roll.
So yeah, you want me to roll it, or you want to roll it on with dice somewhere?
Go ahead and roll it for me.
Here's our D24. I rolled a 7.
Okay.
That's a -1 to it, so that's a 6.
Mhm.
You miss.
Will strength. Oh, that's another -1.
Yeah.
So that's going to miss, yeah.
Yeah, so they run up. Cool that you got that bonus. You still miss.
Just sank that rake right into Nene.
Yes, you do.
Making sure Nene doesn't
Yeah,
suffer
Yeah.
anymore.
I mean,
Nene's
there's undead afoot. I got to make sure they stay down.
Nene's
So-
not going anywhere.
Yeah. All right.
Actually, we should all just pile on Nene and ignore the bad guys.
Goldfinger has a +1 knife, going to be attacking one of
Maybe they'll
the.
think we're on
Okay.
their side.
Roll me a D4.
Okay. A D.
Goldfinger.
4.
Okay. Cool.
Nice.
You're attacking the biggest of the group.
Okay.
Definitely a man, probably stands just a little over 6 foot tall. Husky dude. So definitely a big, and you can definitely get up in his face. You can tell he's not living anymore. You can see little lumps moving under the skin, which you would presume are probably cockroaches.
They're gross
Okay.
little bastards.
Gross as fuck. Roll your attack.
All right. Wait, this was the one that was rolling low. Oh boy. Yeah, that's not great. 5 plus 1, and then that was a +1 knife, so that should be, I believe, a 7, correct?
The +1 knife. That's,
that's just for damage. Never
yeah,
mind.
that's your
trying to
2
remember.
hits.
Okay.
So it would be
Shooting
that's
different
already
personality.
included, and that's
Okay.
that's your strength
Shooting?
modifier. That's what I'm
Okay.
trying to get at.
Okay.
So you got a 6. That's a miss.
Perception.
Definitely get a different D20.
Yeah, okay.
Pretty sure it's agility.
Next character.
Rolling low.
If it is, then it
Okay.
doesn't-
It's agility.
We're just going to do
Because
Kent and
that's
Jesus are
always-
just going to be attacking.
Or,
Roll D4.
Yep. 3 for
right.
Kent.
This is the smallest of the human creatures,
Okay.
undead.
Mm-hmm.
Roll that.
All right. And that's a letter opener, so. That's a 10.
Slice them
You
open.
bury
no
this
strength
letter opener into this thing's neck.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll that damage.
All
See if you can
right.
open them up.
What does it
There's
say
fries
once?
inside.
D4.
Okay.
So, or no, that's not a D4. There it is.
Today's letter is A. For
2.
Okay.
What's the price
two
of
damage to it.
postage?
And then
Hopefully it's
for
addressed to you,
Jesus,
otherwise
roll
that's a
D4
federal
again.
crime.
All right. That's a 3 again.
All right.
addressed to
Jesus moves up in the same person.
Murder.
All right.
Mhm.
That's a 5 no mod. So yeah, just 5.
5 to hit. That's a miss.
Okay.
Jeff, not Jeff, Dave.
I get them two maxed all the time.
Right.
Yeah. Jeff.
I'm actually working from home, so I wouldn't be available unless it's like a Saturday or a Sunday.
Yeah, unfortunately, weekdays are kind
Yeah,
of.
I'm pretty sure most of us are
I'm
working from home currently. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm down to play some games with you. Abso-fucking-lutely. It would just need to be like a Saturday or Sunday, or probably a Saturday or Sunday. I could, if you gave me like a week, get time off. But my boss frowns when I skip work to play games online. Especially
That
since I
boss.
stream it.
what a nerd.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that wraps up all of yours. How much damage was that? Oh, you missed on that last attack.
On that last one,
Jesus
yes.
missed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just 2 total. To the number 3 one, yeah.
Joe.
All right. I'm gonna have the other 3 of my group move in. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna. Well, actually, no. Barton Skrelly is gonna sit this one out because he's kind of a coward.
that sounds about right.
Yeah.
He's unscrupulous.
Yeah.
But Jockey's gonna run in, and then Tronald Dump is gonna shoot from outside the cave.
Tronald Dump has been doing really good.
He's just gonna shoot blindly into the
Donald Trump is shooting from a light place to a dark place.
Yes.
You're going to move a die size down.
All right.
So for
That's all right.
Donald Trump, that's a
Tronald Dump.
Tronald Dump. Is that a D?
We don't want to insinuate anything.
What is that?
bad
It's a
about
D18?
Totally different person.
Yeah, I think it's a D18.
It's a
Not to be
D16.
confused.
No, you're right. D16.
Not related.
How likely are the
No
chances
collusion.
Do you want me
hitting that with
to? I don't even want to get into that. It's hilarious. Do you want me to roll a D16 for Donald Trump?
Yes.
Donald Dump?
Come on now.
That's a 3.
All right.
All
Get
right.
it together.
Flip a card.
Oh yeah,
right?
flip that card too.
It's 3.
Okay.
Put
Alright,
it in your
leave that.
discard
Yeah,
pile.
just leave it there.
Discard.
Yep.
So
Okay.
Tronald
he
Dump
misses.
shoots into the cave wildly.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Jockey is going to attack with his saber.
Who's
And-
is he attacking? The child or one of the 4?
I'm just gonna yell out, "What the?"
Are the 4 armed?
No.
No. Okay, I'm gonna go after the child.
People
Okay,
are
cool.
just shooting into the
All right.
cave now. It's like-
Something's a fight.
I don't know what's going on there, but I don't like any of it. Pow, pow, pow.
I mean,
There's a
you
fight
are the one
there.
that started shooting
Joe, what do you need?
first.
Oh, you
D8s.
got something that
Yes.
shoots D8s? Let me
Yes.
put them
Or,
all
well,
away.
it's a saber.
Yeah, that shoots D8s.
It stabs D8s.
Let's see if there's any in there.
I really wish Guinness tasted.
Better.
Yes.
There was a limited edition Guinness I got that was
damage.
fantastic.
To the child.
Child's still fucking tearing into Dana.
Dude, Nene is getting messed up.
Yeah.
All right. So what's your last character doing?
Watch him rip.
That child's
then
living.
Martin Scully is sitting it out. So
Oh, is that it?
He's just
Okay.
hanging out outside the cave.
That child's been
Jake?
living doom already. It's rip and tear.
Jake,
Dave,
help us out.
next Saturday's free for me, so let's talk on Discord and plan something out if you want.
Fred, Peter, and Benny are just gonna watch like what the fuck is going on in there,
What a bunch of losers.
and then Judge Trudy's gonna run past Tronald Dump into the cave.
Beautiful.
It is
Who she
Saturday
attacks? She
kobolds.
runs in. Make her do a grit check for me.
All right.
Oh, Lord, this is when she stabs me.
I rolled
right?
3. What am I adding anything to that?
God.
You got to just roll under your grit.
Okay, yeah, I definitely did that.
All right, cool. So she sees the child tearing out the throat of Nene.
She's gonna run up to the child and try to stab it with a knife.
Okay, cool.
Many have tried and many have failed.
It's in session.
It's the prodigal child.
Oh god, 17.
Yeah, that's
That's a hit. Gladius, yeah, thanks for coming by.
Where's my
We're going to be doing more shit on Saturdays, like every other Saturday, just because of reasons.
Nene is
that- you'll
taking this fight. You know?
About to know.
What?
I am
They'll find out
soaking
about
up
it.
in it.
Naturally.
Anyway, how much damage was that, Jake?
3 damage to the roach child.
You eviscerate this roach child,
But not the roaches within.
cleave the head of this thing so hard with your Bowie knife, you just split its head in half, clear down to the neck.
And I just scream.
You just
At
scream
the top of my lungs.
as roaches start just like
Hey,
bubbling
Quentin Tarantino's out.
Tarantino's out, but with roaches.
Yeah.
As
Fun.
the corpse of this roach child falls to the side and starts twitching a little bit. The roach child has been slain.
Send in the dancing lobsters, bitch.
Is that it for you?
Yeah.
Jared?
Yes. Well, now that I'm done screaming, let's see here.
Are you though? Are you?
we only have
Not really, no.
For the moment.
For now.
Okay, so we have 3 other undead folks, right?
Mhm.
That are still. There's no one.
Well, there's 4. I'm sorry, 4 undead folks.
But one was just slain by.
That
No,
was
the
the
child.
child.
That was the child.
There was the
The
child and then
hungry child.
4 other undead.
And
Has
so
the
there's
other undead attacked us?
Yeah, that. So
They
there's-
haven't attacked you yet.
Okay, so there's no other undead chewing on Nene.
Right,
currently.
right.
Okay.
This time.
So, let me see. What do I have? No. Okay, so Luftwaffe, the one that originally went in and was screaming at the top of his lungs, he's going to, reacted to him and chopping off the kid's head and then, all that stuff. Then he's going to attack the next one,
Okay,
whoever that is
I'll just-
in line.
well,
gotcha.
Okay.
You're attacking. He takes aim. Luftwaffe takes aim at the big one.
Okay.
That I don't remember which one of your characters ran up and attacked.
2 on the smallest, 1 on the largest.
Yep. So yeah, you're taking shot at the big one.
Okay.
So if you want to flip your card,
Flipping card. Blam, 7.
all right, nothing changes.
Okay. 11.
That is a hit.
Okay. And that is
Should be a D6.
D6. Blam, 6.
Oof.
6 damage. Nice.
Don't forget to track rounds fired.
Done.
that
I'm
should be the
down to 2
That's-
actually now.
third
Yes.
round he shot. So yeah.
Yep.
You said 6 damage on that?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Still up. You take the shot. The hole in this thing kind of smokes a little as a couple of cockroaches come slithering out of it. What are you doing with the rest of your characters?
So Hot Shingle is
Great name.
has a civilian rifle, and is going to run in apparently and just shoot at the same one. Would that be okay?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Boom. A 12.
That's a hit.
Alrighty, fantastic. 1d6.
Also, flip the card to see if you.
Oh yeah, flip that card.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, it's a Joker. What is that?
Black
colorful
Joker.
or black and white?
It's black.
What is a?
I don't know what
I
that means.
think the black one's the Hex Joker.
I thought the black one was a good one. But
Shot misses
yep.
and misfires. Roll on the firearm fumble chart. So, and you gain.
Actually, I think for bicycle cards, that would be considered the red one.
is it?
Because there's one with like a colorful shirt, and then there's one that's just purely black
Let me
and
flip
white.
through your deck real quick, and I'll see
Yep.
what the other Joker looks like. That way it's impartial at least.
Yeah, that is important, I guess. Yeah.
No worries.
Yeah, because the difference between those two Jokers is
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
huge.
Yep.
This one's black and white, so that is
Okay.
the red Joker.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, that's great then.
Flipping the red Joker, auto crit, and you gain 1d3 boon tokens. You're going to get 2 boon tokens. Boon, we're going to call blue. I'm going to toss these at you.
Hot shingle. Putting in work.
Oh, goddamn. Here's the other one.
Yep.
It explains what those do on the piece of paper there.
You probably want to, at the end of the night, make note of who
Yeah.
has the tokens and then get them back.
Critical hit for firearm. What do you roll for critical hits on firearms?
That's a good question.
Something.
This kid.
Critical hit die is a d6 plus your luck modifier.
So you're just gonna blast.
What's
the
your
crap
luck
out of
modifier?
He's -1 for
So
hot
it's going to
shingle.
be d6 minus 1.
Okay.
What'd you
5.
get? 5. You rolled a 5.
I rolled a 6.
Okay, so it is
So
5.
It is 5.
Bullet passes through the target's bicep for 2d6 damage, causing any ranged weapon being held to fire in a random direction. Not carrying a ranged weapon, so that doesn't go.
Got an extra 2d6 damage.
Non-ranged weapons are flung 1d 30 feet away. Creature doesn't have any weapons in its hand. So yeah. So go ahead and roll 3d6 for your damage. And this is against the big one.
All right.
None of them are armed, and none of them attacked us.
Yeah.
So far, none of them have attacked you, and none of them are armed.
Have any of them had turns yet?
3.
No, I don't think.
Their first
6.
turn, they just stepped out of the
A
darkness. How
total
much?
of 6.
6 damage altogether
Yep.
with 3d6?
Yep.
This thing's still up then.
Wow. Okay.
it is the big one.
So hot shingle is just.
All right.
And that's when.
They're on the bottom of the initiative order.
So that's when Raw Unstoppable comes in, and he just straight up like Pulp Fictions out of the like bathroom and just starts unloading at
So
this
anyways, I
thing.
started blasting.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
Flip your card first for that shot.
flip card.
Is he shooting at the big guy, or you want me to roll to see who he's shooting at?
He's shooting at anyone.
All right,
to
I'm
be
gonna roll
quite
then.
honest, even normal folks.
Even
3. So he sees the one that's got David's 2 characters fighting at it, and he shoots at that one.
Okay, Queen.
Queen is a +2 to attack
Okay.
and +2 to damage.
All right.
Real good
So-
with that.
Right. 2.
Uh,
It wasn't a nat 1. All right.
that's good. It wasn't an at
That's the
one.
important thing.
Right.
So that's
Exactly.
gonna miss.
Okay. So again, he's just literally do.
Okay.
Just like shooting into the breeze basically.
Everyone in the cave is deaf right now.
They are like it's just
Modern warfare in this game.
And
yeah.
Baxter B, he just has a knife, so he's just going to go in and jump on the same one that all of
Small one.
David's one.
Okay, cool. The
is
small one again.
on.
The small one's got 4 people beating up on it right now.
An 8 with a 1 modifier for strength.
Is that
So
a 9?
9.
Yeah, that's a hit.
All right. So 1d4 plus 1 of damage. Blam. Blam. So 2.
2
2
damage?
damage.
All right, this thing's still up.
Wow.
Some stubborn bastards.
I know, right? It's just like the worm from last time, right?
Yeah.
Cockroaches are really hard to get
all
rid of.
night
Dan, you're up.
stabbing the heck out of this one.
All 4 of your characters can run in if you want.
I'm trying to remember. Shooting's agility, right?
Shooting is agility.
Would it take much to have a Stall Goodfellow hand a gun off before we start moving?
I will allow it if you have your character taking the gun. Give me a reflex save.
You can't do anything with 2 guns, so even if it falls in the sand, doesn't change much. I don't imagine that a 6 does it.
6 does it.
Oh, okay.
Remember, don't think D&D numbers. These are DCC numbers. So the scale is definitely different. So yeah, that 6 is enough.
All right. Well, I think he's gonna throw it over to Carter the Carter because
Okay.
David only
Like
has
that.
1 HP.
All of my people are just shooting up this cave.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Smoke is just billowing out.
So
your
Dave-
4 characters run in.
Yeah. David Coppersmith's gonna run into melee on I guess the same one that everybody else is.
Cool. Yeah. There's a little fucking party going on around this one.
Yeah. So,
They are not practicing social distancing.
no. I mean they're optimizing their spread of disease.
Yeah.
That is a 17.
That's a hit, man. That's a solid ass hit.
Nice.
And he gets a D3. So it'll be 3 damage.
Slain.
Yeah, David
You-
Coppersmith.
What is
are
he
you doing?
wielding?
Yes.
It's a little tiny hammer.
He just runs up with this little boop right on the crown of the head, and it just fucking cracks him like a melon. Roaches come
He
out.
was ready for this.
He was fucking ready for that. All right, your other 3 characters.
There's
Like my
4
next
people
trick, I'm
around.
gonna
Now,
make a
okay,
roach
I'm sorry
monster
about that.
disappear.
Saul tossed the gun to the other one. That was his action.
That is his action.
That is his action. The other
Okay.
one caught it as just a reflex thing.
Okay.
So Saul, he could still move, but he does not have an action to shoot this
All
time.
right. Well, they're going to move up close enough to probably think be at medium range to shoot,
Sure.
and I guess Carter and Harry will both do the shoot stints.
Okay. Which one was the one that just attacked?
David
Okay.
Coppersmith.
Okay. Flip your card first.
2.
All right. 2's good.
That is an 11.
11. That's a hit.
Let's roll this one again. It did good.
3
3 again.
Do 3.
Yep. 3 again.
Okay. And that's against.
Pick one.
Yeah.
A random.
They don't know anything, so.
That's against the big one.
Oh, good.
How much damage did you do?
3.
That's slain.
Boom.
Oh, wow.
He
this
fucking
dude's
catches
putting in
this.
work.
I
Yeah.
know. What the hell's he
Wow.
It's
Right?
right. You're finally doing something, man.
Yay.
You
Last
catch
session, you
this
were sitting
thing in
there
the
all humble.
forehead,
I'm-
and it just takes off like half of its face as it falls and collapses against the cave wall, and roaches start pouring out of it.
I'm gonna start screaming.
That's
at the top of my
fair.
lungs.
Yeah.
Free action
Yeah.
scream.
Okay.
Yep.
We should
Yeah.
make sure that we like burn these all when we're done. So after that,
You got one character left.
yeah, I'm gonna keep rolling that same die. Harry the Potter is gonna get in there.
All right.
That's 17.
Hell yeah.
17's
Actually,
a
it's
hit.
an 18. even.
18's a hit. No, 18's a miss. 17 was a hit.
And this time it's 2 damage.
2 damage.
Plus-
This thing's still up.
Yep.
All right, Dan. That's the end of your turn. Now it's time for the 2 remaining creatures.
I'm gonna start screaming.
That is fair.
I'm gonna run into the
Okay.
restroom real quick.
You do that. Well, I find a D10. I wish I've got this weird dice set, but it didn't come with a fucking D5, and that's so disappointing. Is this a D5? Oh no, it did come with a D5. It just looks like a D10.
I say you could roll a D10 and divide by 2.
I could. Jake, one of them runs up and attacks your group of characters,
Lol.
My one character who's in there.
and the other one attacks Dan's characters, and Dan just walked away. So your one character runs up as this thing attacks it with its. It tries to take a bite out of. What's your character's name?
Judge Trudy.
Judge Trudy. It tries to bite Judge Trudy.
Copyright.
Copyright.
TM.
That is a 17 to hit.
Oh, frick. Send in the dancing lobsters.
and that is 1 damage.
Yeah, it's a death.
As this thing grabs Judge Trudy as she's still over the corpse of the girl and just picks her up and bites into her fucking ear. And you hear the crunch as it breaks through the skull underneath as cerebral fluid leaks out over her cheek and she twitches and dies in this creature's arms.
I'm gonna scream.
I'm sure there are worse ways to go, but I can't think of any at the moment. So.
I'm just gonna scream.
That's
That's all my characters do.
All right,
now.
the other one runs up and attacks Dan's characters. Dan still has 4 characters. So I'm going to roll a d4 to see which one. That's a 4. So the character in the 4 spot, Joe.
David Coppersmith.
David Coppersmith.
Actually, no, it's he has them numbered the other way. Saul Goodfellow. Oh no.
Saul Goodfellow gets a 16. I'm sorry, that's a 19 to hit.
Holy
They ran
moly.
out to the cave.
Is Saul Goodfellow outside the cave?
Well, they stayed at medium range.
Well, this one ran up to Saul Goodfellow,
Okay.
dealing 2 damage.
Okay.
Saul Goodfellow still up?
He is fortunately still up.
Because Judge Trudy just was killed.
I was hoping that if they stayed at the edge of the cave,
Like
they'd be all right. But
Nope.
Nope.
no attacks of opportunity.
Nope. No one was paying attention. And I wasn't either. Which
Well.
goes in the same group as nobody
Yeah.
was paying attention. David, 2 of these assholes are up. One just killed Judge Trudy in front of you, and the other one ran out of the cave and attacked Saul Goodfellow.
Jesus gives a hearty Dios mio.
Fair?
Okay.
Yes. And will attack the one that just chomped Judy with his hammer.
Absolutely.
Or, sorry, Trudy.
Judge Trudy.
Just
Legally
trademark.
distinct.
Respect.
Trademark.
All right. TM.
That's a 13.
That's a hit.
Okay. And that is a d4. That's a 1.
Okay. This thing is still up.
Had a feeling.
Yep. All right. You got 3 more
What'd you
characters.
hit him with?
A hammer. I've also got a bag of nails, which I think I have a use for here in a
What is
minute.
it
tried
with
to
everybody
drive one of those
carrying
nails
around
up.
hammers? It's like,
Start improvising.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and have my merchants, Jebediah Goldfinger, also attack that same one.
Okay, cool.
That's a +1 knife. So
All right.
That's a 14.
That's a hit.
Okay. And then that's a d4 +1.
I still miss one.
2.
2 damage?
2 damage.
Still up, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. You got 2 characters left?
Okay. I will be having Kent and Bledsoe
Yeah.
head out of the cave
Okay.
to assist
Oh, okay.
David
Oh,
Copperfield, I believe.
Saul Goodfellow.
Copper
Saul
Smith.
Good.
Oh no, it's Saul Goodfellow. That's
Yeah.
right. They will both be attempting to assist.
Okay, cool.
So,
Run up and attack.
yep. That's 5.
That's a miss.
Okay. That was for Kent, and then for Bledsoe. Okay, that's a 1.
Oh, we get to roll a crit fumble. On your little piece of paper there,
Yes.
crit fumbles are a d4 minus luck. What's your luck score?
For Bledsoe, 0.
Okay, so just roll a d4.
Okay.
Oops, I need to go to fumble. What kind of weapon is this?
This is a rake.
Okay, so yeah, d4 with your rake.
Gotta get those leaves.
That's a 3.
That's the funniest
Sweat from
thing.
your hand, or perhaps blood from your enemy from a previous attack, causes
Nay,
your
nay.
weapon to fly from your hand 1d20 feet away. Roll me a d20.
All right.
20.
You would have backslid.
Speared that bad boy 10 feet away.
It flies 10 feet away. If the weapon is a natural attack, such as claws, this doesn't go in it.
You take your claws off and throw them.
Right. So yeah, you throw
Ripping
your
those
rake.
nails out.
You throw your rake 10 feet away. It's just a miss. That character's turn is over.
Okay.
So what's your next character?
At least I didn't die.
At least you didn't die. As far as fumbles go, that wasn't
Yeah,
bad.
that
yeah,
wasn't bad
it could have been a lot
at
worse. All of my characters have gone now.
Cool.
Or someone else didn't die.
Joe.
As a result.
I tried.
All right.
All right.
Tronald Dump's gonna grab Barton Skrelly by the ear and toss him into the fray.
2 birds of a fucking feather right
Yep.
there.
If you're going to get one,
Yeah.
I'd
They are.
get one.
So, the one that ran outside of the cave is going to be the
That's-
first target.
Okay, yeah.
Which has 3 people crowded around it right now.
That's a 16
That's a hit.
plus 2, so 18. Sweet. And then Barton Skrelly runs up and stabs into him with his big needle. He's been keeping to himself.
Yes, he has.
2 damage plus 2, 4 damage with his needle.
That's solid damage. This thing's still up though.
All right.
Which one was that? The one in the cave? Or
The one
very
that
much.
outside of the cave that attacked you.
Oh, good.
Toronto Dump's going to take a shot at that one as well.
Oh, flip your card.
Flip my card. Nothing. But that is a 9.
9's hit.
9 is a hit. Sweet.
Nice.
Is that a D6 on damage?
Yep. 4 damage.
All right, this thing's still up.
All right. And
A lot of
then,
damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
and then Jockey is still in the cave, so there's one guy in the cave still.
There's
right?
still one guy in the cave, yeah.
All right, so he's going to take a swing at him. And gets a 12.
That's a hit.
Nice.
All right.
It's probably pretty close.
7 damage.
Ooh.
Slain with a what?
Nice.
Saber.
Oh man, you just lopped this thing's like head clean off,
All right.
but just slightly above the jaw. So just boom, as like the head goes flying across the cave like a soccer ball, as this thing collapses on top of the corpse of Nene and Judge Trudy and the child as roaches start pouring out of the new
Was
hole.
that the one that was
Gross.
attacking
Do,
Saul? or
do we
the
get
one
the
inside?
do we
That
get
was
the
the one
tongue
that was inside.
waggling
Okay.
because it was
So-
right
Yeah.
above
Oh
the
yeah.
jaw?
Yeah.
So
Like,
that's all-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luftwaffe is just gonna start screaming.
That's fair. Yeah. Yeah.
It's good glory kill.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Is that all your characters?
Yes.
Cool.
Because Nene's dead.
Jake, there is one creature outside of the cave right now.
Get him.
Oh god.
Yeah, get him, Jake.
Benny the bricklaying loser is gonna scream, leave Tronald Dump alone, and he'll run up and try to hit him with his trowel.
He would be a drunk supporter.
Yes. He's a blue collar bricklayer.
Yeah. Make the West great again.
God damn.
Not with a 5, he's not.
5 is a
Yeah,
miss.
probably not.
All right, boys, come on.
Peter will begrudgingly sigh and run after and try to hit with a club.
All right.
13.
13's a hit.
Hooray. D4.
Wears a red cowboy hat.
1 damage.
Slain.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, good.
Way you go, Pete.
Now, do we have the cockroaches to worry about right now?
No, they scatter.
Okay.
We should loot,
I was wondering if there was a huge mound of them. in the
loot
middle of
whatever
the
can be
cave or
looted
something.
and burn the bodies.
Can I loot a new character? From the Band of Adventurers. That's what this-
So
Can I
once
loot
all
a
these
new
are
character,
dead,
Joseph
you all
Busby?
kind of look around this
2020.
cave, and you find a lot of like bones, like skeletons and shit scattered among the cave. But also looking around the cave, $8 in assorted coins and bills, a gold tooth,
Ooh.
a silver cigarette case that is empty, a chisel which can be wielded kind of like a dagger for 1d2 damage.
All right.
All right. Weird flex, but okay.
Yeah, yeah. You also find a small altar in the back of the cave.
Oh, sweet.
There's something, it looks like you can tell by the dust, something used to sit on the altar, but it's not there anymore. Strange roach-like glyphs adorn the altar. Yeah. So yeah, weird altar, very insect-like with weird, like I said, roach-like glyphs all over it. And in the center of this altar, there's a clear outline of the dust where there was something used to sit there.
What's the outline shaped like?
Almost, you would guess like a pendant or like a necklace of some form.
Do any of the people in the of the dead?
No. You search the corpses and you don't find anything.
Even the
Alright.
girl.
Is the altar bolted to the ground?
It's made out of stone carved from the cave.
Oh, okay.
So not bolted, but firmly attached.
I was gonna say
Essentially the
because
same
we still
thing.
got
Yeah.
a push cart. We can just.
And so even the girl doesn't have anything special on her?
No.
Interesting. And this is throughout all of the caves, or is this just one?
Just this one.
Oh, boy, do we have an eye, fellas? If this is to be, yeah,
If
we're-
this is the only one that
If we're
had-
going to explore all of them, we
commotion
don't
on it.
necessarily have to.
yeah.
So what is the plan now?
How many caves
I would like
were
to take
there?
the gold tooth for
You grab the gold
Jebediah
tooth.
Goldfinger.
Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, I put Nene on the altar.
Cool. All right.
All right.
All right.
And does it do anything?
Nothing.
Damn it. All right.
Does the merchant know the rough estimate of how much the gold tooth is worth?
$16.
$16. All right.
Fred will take the chisel. It'll go nicely with his quarryman's heavy hammer.
There you go.
Yeah, and I guess we can just add the money to the pool.
Yeah. You have a running total, I think, Jake?
No, because a lot of our money for our characters is done in DCC currency,
I thought
as
we,
in copper and
Yeah.
silver
no,
and
we
gold.
had like a pile that we found at the bandits or
Oh
something.
yeah, we do.
Just add it to that pile.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Okay.
to the pile.
With that, we're now about 10 minutes over, so we're going to take the first break for the night. Those of you watching on Twitch, give us a few minutes. We'll be back. If you're watching this on YouTube, it'll be a couple of days till the next episode is out. So yeah, Twitch people, don't fucking go anywhere. We'll be back with, this is still day 1.
Yeah.
Of week 2, yeah.
Hey, Ultimate Blitz, thanks for that sub. We will destroy everything.
Or get
but
destroyed. I mean,
We're
that'd
going
be
on
good.
break, so give us just a few minutes, Ultimate Blitz. So until we see you again, start fires, do drugs, tip your fucking bartenders. Deuces.